Hey, g'day traders. Just a quick update on Bitcoin, and you can see on my chart that we are in a pretty much a bullish structure. Yeah, we had a few bad moments, and this trend line is pretty much showing that it's significant. And now, what I'm seeing, and here's what I'm trying to share. Besides the pretty obvious bullish formations within, we've had these formations, and so it gives a boost. And in my previous post, I did talk about Bitcoin following Ethereum's path, and so Ethereum was in this type of quadrant, this type of formation, very similar except a bit more bullish, and it broke to the upside. So what I'm saying is Bitcoin pretty much doing it, but in a slightly different way. Now here's the thing that I'm trying to make point to. I've noticed that on Bitcoin dominance, it's reaching to a point where there might be a bounce, and the only way I can see that bounce happening in a very short time frame is Bitcoin going above, pretty much breaking up, and once it does that, you can be rest assured that there's going to be a lot of FOMO in, so it might just bounce in that quadrant and then up. So what we want to see is we've got levels of significance in this structure. So let's have a look at this point. If I was to, let me just get the right template, and give me a sec. So just in this little micro section, we are above this 0.618, and so it's possible that we can stay above and continue on. So this was a broad, I suppose, a wedge as well, like that, just where it just broke up to the upside as well. So what I think is possible that if it breaks this structure, and we'll put the count into it, so that's A, B, C, maybe a bit of rejection, last final effort, E, and then up it goes. And then obviously that the target is pretty much the height of this formation, similar to what Ethereum did. So this could be the first target from the breakout point, so 52K, and in some case it could be this bigger structure, and the breakout point there. So, and that brings us to 55K. So Ethereum could be playing that role. I mean, sorry, Ethereum played that role similar to that. And now let's have a look at Bitcoin dominance, just to make sure I get the communication across. Give me a sec. Actually, I can do BTC dominance. Yep, here we go. So you can see, if I look on the 4-hour chart, Bitcoin dominance is pretty much diving, but there's a point where we're at right now, and I do see that. So this is obviously a strong support line right there, between there and there. So if Bitcoin comes to this level, it's gonna, not that high, but it's gonna bounce. What kind of bounce? Don't know, but this is an area where I'm pretty interested in. It's either going to be Bitcoin's going to drop hard or Bitcoin's going to go up. And how high? No idea. But there is something coming very soon. Volatility is coming in. And let's go back to Bitcoin. So here's the formation. So we are in an area where there's going to be a lot of Bitcoin dominance kicking in. And so if Bitcoin breaks out, this area is a strong resistance. So it's going to take time for it to come that low. And in my opinion, Bitcoin's going to go up. And if we use a Fibonacci on this structure, we might find some resistance on two areas. All right, so obviously this is a good area. So this is definitely a resistance level. And then we have the second one. the main one. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. What happened there? Okay. Should go back, shouldn't I? Give me a sec. Sorry, guys. Just lost my browser. And obviously, this area is another level of resistance. Very close to that. So these are the two areas that I'm seeing where the dominance is going to kick into. And so it's in conjunction with, like I said, no, I don't want to do that. Go back to Bitcoin dominance, BTC or Bitcoin. So aligned with that, we're having a bit of a rejection, but you can see there was a rejection and then this candle came back up on the 4 hour. So I do see consolidation here, just and then bang. And then once that does, bang, up again. So those are my thoughts for the time being. We'll see. We'll see if that comes true. All right, thanks for listening and cheers.